Ehkä yleisesti vielä tästä positiosta on hyvä tietää se, että tämä on ehkä se yleisin mihin päästään sweepin kautta. Ja tämän päivän tekniikkoja tosiaan niin keskeisimpänä oli se kontrolli, kuinka pysyä tässä, missä oli tärkeintä nimenomaan se, että tämä jalka työntää, tämä jalka vetää, tämä käsi pitää täältä, nimenomaan jänteestäkin jos mahdollista, se nyt ei niin tarkkaa. Ja sitten meillä on joko agilisen neote, tai sitten meillä on tämmöinen oman kylkeenpainotuote. Mutta toinen asia, mikä on hyvä tässä, oli, että just se, että kun saadaan valestua se kantapää, eli joko sillä tavalla, että laita itse jalka tänne pakaran viereen, tai sitten Otto painaa se sinne alas, niin me tuolla se itse siihen. Toki, jos nyt on niin kiva tilanne, että voitte vaan kääntyä näin ja kaveri antaa ottaa, niin sekin on ihan fine, mutta yleisimmin se ei onnistu, jos kaveri pistää vastaan. So we just reviewed fastly what we did today. So first was the control, then was the exposing the heel like this and going back here, and the third thing was that we looked at if we expose the heel like this, get our grip, and then Otto tries to roll, then we go with him right to that we can stay here, we cannot flee, then we force the roll and go here at our finishing position here, and like you see my knees point against Otto's rotation, so now it's hard for him to roll, and now I can start finishing, getting my hips up nice and high, and then pulling the heel here. My head is near my hands, and I look towards the mat, or I can also look up, but I like to look the mat, and then I just like bridge against his knee. And these was the main techniques today. Hopefully you get more knowledge and you can start drilling and training these positions at your trainings and with your own trainings. And at the next session we look almost the same position, but still there's lots of different things. So we look at outside Ashi, which is basically like this, but then we take the leg away and stay here. And this is also a good position for you to do the outside heel hook. There's some plus and some cons here. This position is much easier to control, I think, but there's few risks that he can take my back, or if I don't have the heel when I go here, the exposing the heel here is quite hard, but we have ways to do it. And for example, here, if I want to just stay here and keep Otto here, it's hard for Otto to get away from here, because my legs are closed, so it's like a closed circle, so it's harder for him. If you contrast it with the single leg axe with what we just watched, it's much easier for Otto to push my leg away, get space and get away. So there are some good points for single leg axe, which are the exposure to the heel is easier, but the control is weaker, and then the braking mechanics is weaker here than if we have both legs outside. But we looked outside us next session and different variations from there. And one thing you should know now is that if you get the single leg X, you are just one knee pull away from the outside us, because you can always do this. So these two positions are really well connected together. So you can choose whichever you like to play more. But hopefully you got more knowledge and get some successful repetitions in today, so you can continue doing it at your own training time. So thank you, and if you have something to ask for, you can ask when we have a break. It's not a problem for me, but you can also get the break if you want. So thank you.